At Full Spectrum Ice Sculptures, we make our own blocks of ice using the circulating tank method. Our Kleinbell machines are specifically made to create 2 blocks of ice that are 40 inches by 20 inches and can be grown up to 14 inches thick. Below the chambers that form the blocks is a cold coil that freezes the water from the bottom up. When starting a new pair of blocks, we first place a liner into the chamber and then place the lifter plates. This liner holds the water and the ice grows over the lifter plates, allowing for easy removal of the block when it's ready to harvest. In order to help the water cool down, we recycle our scrap ice by floating it into the tanks. The trick to getting the blocks crystal clear is in the pump. These pumps circulate the water and pull all the impurities to the surface, allowing the purest water molecules to freeze first. After about 4 or 5 days of cooking, the blocks are now ready to harvest. To make sure, we check the block with a gauge that tells us that the block is at least 10 inches thick. In order to pull the ice, we must first remove the excess water from the surface. To do this, we use a wet vac, then wipe the top of the block off with a towel. It is important to do this so as to prevent water from dripping to the bottom, colder part of the blocks. This could potentially crack the block due to what is called thermal shock, which happens when the temperature of ice changes too quickly or is subjected to a drastically warmer substance. Once the water is removed, we crack out the sidewalls, similarly to how you would with the ice trays in your freezer at home. Now that the block is freed from the chamber, a hoist is used to pull the block from the machine. The lifter bar lines up with the plates that were placed in the beginning of the process, and amazingly enough, this is plenty to support this 300+ pound block of ice until we lower it onto the rolling tilt cart. To finish the harvesting of the blocks, we trim each one to a standard 10-inch thickness on our trim saw. The tilt cart is ideal for easily moving the blocks and standing them up. Using our crank dolly, we raise the raw block and place it onto the saw platform. The saw runs down the uneven face of the block, creating a flat surface while removing the top layer of ice that has many of the impurities from the circulating tank process. At this point, the cycle starts over again. After several hours of tempering in the freezer, the block is ready to be turned into a unique creation.